Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Mind Scanners. It is a game that honestly I've found kind of intimidating, and I've always been really leery about potentially playing because I have no idea. Every once in a while I run across a game that I just look at it and I'm actually like afraid to try and record it just because I don't, wrapping my head around it, I don't know, sometimes it doesn't work. But, thank you to Koro, one of my Patreons, for actually sponsoring this video. Sponsoring, suggesting, it's a bit of both. But effectively, I have a tier where I ask for suggestions on indie games that I should be checking out, that I haven't checked out, and Mind Scanners was top of his list. So we're gonna just dive right in. I want to say grapevine, what I had heard was that this is kind of Papers, Please-ish. I'm not actually sure if that's the case. I think that's part of the reason why I have the mental block against it, that Papers, Please is one of those games that I know if I played it, I'd just be absolutely just a wreck, maybe. And so it's always, like, just been so hard for me to even want to think about playing it. But, greetings, citizens. As you're well aware, your daughter is now in the care of the structure. She's been placed in quarantine at the Zinski Institute, as she's shown signs of a highly contagious mental illness. Details of her condition are classified, but we assure you she's in good hands. For normality and the mind, the structure. That's creepy. Yeah, this is creepy. Request to visit your daughter denied. To access the Zinski Institute, you must be a mind scanner with level 3 citizenship. We understand your concern, but there's no need to worry for your inconvenience. Your daily maintenance is reduced by 2 kapok. The structure. Well, that just sounds creepy and worrying. Congratulations, you've been accepted into the Mind Scanners program. Enclosed is the needed equipment for the job. This includes a radiophone through which you will receive further instructions. The constructor thanks you for your service. For normality in the mind, the structure. Oh boy. Greetings, Mind Scanner. Your duty is to diagnose and treat anomalous citizens of the structure. For each completed treatment, you will receive 15 kapok. If you can't pay maintenance at the end of each day, you will be exiled from the structure and thrown into the outer zone. This map of the structure shows citizens who have shown signs of strange behavior. If a citizen is in need of attention, go pay him a visit. Rutger is a true nature enthusiast. He knows every tree in the structure and is the chief conservator of Triangle Park. Lately, he's become more connected with nature. In fact, he believes he's an oak tree. I mean, he's certainly starting to look the part too. Dang. Okay, so end day, don't want to do. Kapok, science. Day, Book of Lunacy. Follow the rules, open your eyes, fulfill your duty. The structure will rise. Technology will bow for all mankind. For normality in the mind. Instruction D49. Oh boy. Your duties as a mind scanner are simple. Diagnose and treat anomalous citizens of the structure. The map detects citizens with unusual behavior. Locate them and perform a mind scan to reveal their personality and insanity. You take full responsibility for your diagnosis. If you declare the citizen insane, they must undergo treatment. Use your treatment devices to remove their insanity. Your basic device can remove any type of insanity, but only one point at a time. Your device manager enables you to develop stronger devices aimed for specific types of insanity. You can also develop other special devices and drugs. To develop devices, you must acquire science. You acquire science from treatments. Treatments require expertise. Any mistakes will cause your devices to stress your patient. If your patient is stressed out, treatment will end immediately, so be careful. Treatments may also cause your patients to alter their personality. You will receive 15 kapok if you remove all insanity from a patient. At the end of each day, every citizen of the structure must pay maintenance. If you cannot pay maintenance, you will be exiled from the structure and thrown into the outer zone. Okay. Patience. Mind scan. Okay. Mind scanner. The primary device of a mind scanner. This machine measures the mind of the patient while exposing him or her to a memory-enhancing image. To make an accurate diagnosis, the mind scanner fine-tunes the interpretation and declares the patient sane or insane based on the information. Okay, so patient describes image and choose your interpretation. Treatment devices. Psychotron removes 1 insanity point of any type. Hold to charge, release to fire. Choose type of lunacy. Psychotron removes 1 insanity point of any type. Slow but effective. This Zignoka-powered ray obliterates any type of insanity. Choose a type of insanity to remove 1 at a time. Use the small knob to choose any insanity type. Press and hold the big button to build up power. Release to fire. Avoid any red areas. Special devices. We don't have any. Drugs. Ease. Ignore stress. Soulmate protects personality. Clarity removes insanity points. Easy to use but not without side effects. Don't overdose. Districts. Gem of the structure. Splendors, talents, deals, ventures, pumps, and boots. Structure is divided into 7 districts. Each district serves a purpose, and together they form a perfect symbiosis. Gem of the structure. Oh boy. The core district of the structure, the city within the city. Here lies the Zignoka Institute, as well as other research facilities and administration buildings. It's also the home of the constructor. The Splendors, a prominent district with high maintenance costs. Gourmet restaurants and all the luxury you need to relax after a hard day's work. The Talents. The structure is rich in culture. If you're looking for an experience or any form of entertainment, a mere 5-minute walk in the Talents will satisfy your needs. The Deals. Looking for a new zig suit or perhaps a record of the half zips. This shopping district has got everything you will ever need, as long as you can pay the POC. Oh, POC. The Ventures. The business district of the structure. Hundreds of corporate buildings rise to the steel skies, forming a beautiful skyline. The Pumps, industrial buildings, power plants, and data towers. Without this district, the city would stand still. And the Boots, slums, second-hand markets, nightclubs, and residential areas, housing more than half the citizens of the structure. Terminology. The constructor, the creator and architect of the structure. The writer of the instruction, leader of our city. Structure, name of our city, and the name of our government. The instruction, our book of laws written by the constructor during the rise of the structure. Maintenance, our tax system. Each citizen pays a minimum wage of maintenance every day, and in turn they get a home, healthcare, education, transport, and coffee. Official, mainly used for our police force, but can refer to anyone hired by the structure to perform government tasks. Mind Scanner, a certified official who performs mind scans and treatments of anomalous citizens in the structure. Shopper, a merchant selling goods from one of the many shops in the structure. Kapok, 1,000 pok. Pok, or smallpox. The small coins used to buy food, drinks, etc. Okay, I think that's all the knowledge we can get. Let's take a look at Rutger, because I don't think we have anything else. Okay, symptom info, personality bar, stress bar, and it doesn't look like I can save. This is the kind of game that I think I would prefer to be able to save scum, even if, realistically, I think it's against the core concept of the game. Just because, I don't know, I'm accident prone. Swoosh, swoosh. This citizen has already been scanned. His insanity amount and insanity types are displayed here. Start treatment and remove his insanity before the time runs out. Okay, treatment. What do I do? Okay. Got it. Okay. Let's see. We want that one. Oh, it even corresponds. There we go. Treatment complete. So that's personality bar. Okay, so we cost him 3 things, so his personality has been impaired. I'm not an oak tree. No, I guess that's sort of silly, isn't it? I guess I spend too much time with vegetation. Better go visit my friends again. Thank you so much. Good job, Mind Scanner. No more citizens require your attention today. Get some rest and continue tomorrow. End of day 1. Maintenance. 7 Kapok. Oof. Your daughter is trapped in a room. You try to unlock the room, but the key breaks. She screams. 3 citizens require your attention. Choose a citizen, perform a mind scan to unravel their insanity. Remember, you take responsibility for their diagnoses. Raymond Brittle is a lifelong train conductor who's taken a sudden and possibly dangerous interest in the mind scanner's program. Gilbert has been missing for years and presumed dead. Somehow he managed to disappear from society, but lately he's been spotted at the sewer entrance in the Boots, as well as at various cafes. Gosh, she's dressed up as, like, a weird creature. Benewidget Balderdash is an expert in the past and respected preserver of history. In the past few weeks, his wife has stated that her husband's fascination with the medieval era has become absurd. Makes sense. So I have a limited amount of time. It looks like I might be able to do 2 of them if I go quick. Well, let's start with this guy, Gilbert Rhodes. Gilbert jumps from the shadows, shows his claws and hisses. He's a total mess. Be warned above her. Beware the rodent. Come too close and you'll be torn to pieces. The rodent will bite you and give you the plague. Keep my distance. Good. Or you'll probably die. Mind scan. Okay, Doctor, I'll tell you what I see on the screen. I hope you can make sense of it. Let's begin. The trash can. My classmates at the school, they emptied it on my head. I was covered in filth the rest of the day as the teachers did not allow me to go home. They all laughed so hard. Hiss. I mean, so bullied in school, wonderful teachers misbehaved in school. Let's go bullied in school. I'm not sure if I went wrong. Hot legs, lava lava. The rodent likes looking at legs from below, but the rodent never has visitors. The rodent is very lonely. Yes. Well, that's... I mean, that's kind of... Let's go with lonesome. Kapok man. My nemesis used to be my boss, always pushing me around. The rich bastard. One day I'll rip out his cold heart and feed it to my rats. Vengeful thoughts. I'm just gonna go along with things for the time being. I'm curious what would happen if I went the other direction. The lost soul claims to be a superhero named the Rodent after being bullied all through his life. He lives alone in the sewers, cut off from society. He has an aggressive attitude and is putting his own health at risk. Yeah, that's insane. Rodent Tantrum. Rodent Tantrum. Yeah, types those 2. Personality type the Dreamer, awaiting treatment. Okay. Going with the Mind Scanner. Initializing Insanity Panel. Initializing Stress Bar. Personality Bar. Okay, so we're going to wipe out a lot of this guy, unfortunately. Patient stats initialized. Ready for treatment. You may speak the truth about my diagnosis, but make no mistake, the rodent is here to stay. Your cyclotron treatment device seems to be unstable. Avoid the red areas or you'll stress your patient. If you want to develop another device, use the left panel to access the device manager. Oh. Choose a device that matches the insanity type of your patient. We got 2 types. We've got this and this. I wish I knew what was wrong with this one. Quantifier. So this costs more. Or it costs less, but costs more time. Three in a row of insanity type. I'm going to develop this one. Okay, sonar sequencer. This apparatus will return Zignoka charged audio waves directly through the ear holes of the patient. Look out for the rhythm. Turn the knobs to match the long notes of the sequence. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's also special. Remove stress. Boost personality. But a number of these require science. There is the de-stress. We'll leave that for the time being. Okay. Close. There we go. Treatment. Okay. Start with this. Okay. And we need this. I see. Got that. Okay. Oh no. Okay. That's not so bad again. Okay. Didn't hit him with the red. There we go. Wonder if I can fix that later. Treatment complete. I didn't nuke all of his personality. What am I doing with my life? Yuck, all this stuff I've been eating. I have to straighten out my life, but I can't return to my old life either. I'll find a way. Thanks for saving me. Fair enough. Unfortunately, I think most of the rest of these are probably outside of my immediate capabilities. Let's see. So, we could get the de-stress pulse. 3 in a row of many of these. Well, which takes the most amount of time? Seeing as I have 70 time units and not enough time to get anything, I guess I'll get a reflector. The reflector deciphers thoughts of the patient and disintegrates them with the push of a button. Use the sliders to find a thought, then erase it if it's negative or keep it if it's positive. Interesting. That'll be weird. Okay, let's end the day. Do we want to end the day? Not like I have a choice. End of day 2. Maintenance. 7 Kopek. Kapok. Kopek just sounds better, but oh well. We are keeping your daughter at the Institute for further examination. Letting her return home would be dangerous for her and everyone around her. She's doing well, you have nothing to worry about. She is an interesting subject. You should be proud. That's worrying. Okay. So, we have Alan Lee as a fast and reliable copywriter, but his tendency to speak in incomprehensible slang has gone from bad to worse. Okay, so if I go for Alan Lee, there's a decent chance I can get to Raymond Brittle as well. Maybe. Interesting that I'm here. That we spent the day there. I wonder if I could have actually just traveled around normally. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, let's go visit this guy. Snap, a mind scanner. Well, alright, I can zig. Excuse me. I said I can zig, I zig it. It's a scream. I can smell what you're cooking if you catch my drift. I am not sure. Yeah, this cat's alright. Check it, let's go. Mind scan. My co-workers over at Sim & Sons, real eggheads, just staring at me, not able to comprehend my words. Well, it's their loss. You snooze, you lose. Proud. My talkie chip, post order. Installed it myself. Clicked it right in there, man. Yes, sir, they called me a cyborg. I called myself a seeker. Speech enhancement. Crispy's talking chips. What? My typewriter, a real classic beauty, but hey, the letters are all in the wrong order on this one. Good for some edgy montage work, I suppose. I'm gonna go with pretentious. Also potentially bad mailing system. A pretentious beatnik cyborg. As his augmented speech center has overtaken his entire system, he lays an unbearable burden on his audience. Insane. Oh boy. He's a dreamer, waiting treatment. He's got a couple different types. We'll see what we got. No, you're mistaken. My mind is poetic. I see colors where others see black and white. And, infinity in a grain of sand. If you want to call that insanity, that's your loss, man. Okay. Well, what do I have? I've got 2 tools for dealing with it, and this thing's probably still in the fritz. Wow. What is that thing? Oh, shoot. Phobia. Bad. Oh. Humor. Good. Hopeless. Get rid of that. Alright, there we go. Okay, so next up, this one. Doot. Nope. There we go. Okay, and then last 2. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, wrong type. I don't like this. Oh, ah! We're gonna have to just get some new tools. Alright, well, there we go. Treatment complete. Huh? What a trip. I ordered that beatnik upgrade to, you know, spice up my writing, but boy did I get more than I bargained for. I'm sort of relieved. It was fun, though. Okay. So, yeah, he's too far away. Let's use this time to make another tool. I got 66. Not much. Probably make a quantifier. Oh, here we go. Lunasucker. Removes up to 3 types of that. There we go. Sucks out the strange and negative energy of your patient. Find the sweet spots. Use the knobs. The skin will wiggles the most at the sweet spots. Ugh. I'll end the day. Do you want to end the day? Not like I have a choice. We know that the structure is keeping your daughter from you. We can help you, and we believe you can help us as well. Just remember to take good care of your patients. Don't break the people. Break the structure. Moonrise. End of day 3. Maintenance. That's not so bad. Yet. Greetings. Mind scanners have recently been contacted by the terrorist group known as Moonrise. These people seek to destroy our society and must be stopped. Have they contacted you? No. Okay, if you receive a message from them or any suspicious messages, you are obligated to tell us. We will make sure to protect you. For no malady of the mind, the structure. Okay, so we've got a new character who's pretty close, actually. L.F. Zinski is the writer of the best-selling book series Tales from the Outer Zone. Lately, his imagination has led to an obsession of his own creations. Okay, so we might as well go with Zinski first and then the other one. I might be able to get these 2 today. We'll see. Well, what a charming appearance you've got. Charming appearance. You've got confidence, haven't you, darling? I suppose we're going to have to tell my fortune now, Be quick about it. There's 2 Zoxons heading this way. Zoxons? Don't like beasts in leather armor. Vicious soldiers from Darrow Fields. I think we avoided them. Good. You were saying? Mind scan. It's that barbarian mistress living across the street. She fires waves of ice arrows at me. There's several warring clans of them in the Outer Zone, you know. It's quite a sight. Paranoid delusion. My awards. Wall to wall, of course. There's my Penbreaker Scribbler Prize. And that's my Gilfin Society ribbon, a War Snout. Swallowed one of my Golden Letter Awards, but I have so many. Probably collector more than anything else. Craves validation, maybe. No. Walls of the structure seen from the outside. High and magnificent. The reason I can sleep at night. But I swear I saw a hole a couple weeks ago. They covered it. But 2 Iroks slipped through. Illusions of danger. The purple Zvaz fungi, you know. This stuff has been growing in our city. I'm serious. I'm Tell you now, if we allow it to spread, who knows what diseases we'll catch. Fictional threat. Inside of my old closet, my parents' closet, I mean, this, Zinski Sr. often lost his temper. Some of my best work started inside that closet. One time, a portal opened. I didn't dare venture inside. Escapist. So that's what happens when you get it wrong. Makes sense? Fiction has taken up residence in the frontal lobe of Zinski, crowding out reality. He suffers the dangerous and antisocial conviction that his stories are real. Insane. Victomaniac. Amount 9. Personality type, dreamer. Awaiting treatment. Okay. I might actually have those tools. Too much sanity may be madness, and maddest of all, to see life as it is and not as it should be. Okay. Do I... Yeah, I have all of those. Alright, let's begin treatment. What is that? Okay, so let's start with... frankly, this. There we go. Okay, next one. Patience. Good. Abandoned. Bad. Let's do the next. Yeah, I think if I were to play more of this game, motivation is good. I definitely want to consider... Oh. I see another abandoned. There we go. I think I might want to consider playing this on an easier difficulty, if only because the minigames aren't really my jam. There we go. There we go. Alright. Back to this. This guy has some issues. Neglected. There we go. Wrong device. There we go. Fortunately, like, none of his personality remains, which is a little worrying. Don't tell lies, grow up, make a living. I forgot to mention, minor side effect of your treatments. They sort of reduce the personality of your patients. Once the personality is completely removed, it can never be recovered, but no worries, you'll get paid either way. Insanity is first priority. Must be removed at any cost. I feel legitimately terrible about that. Don't listen to the instruction, you need to take care of your patients. Don't remove their personality. Keep treating, but treat with care. Okay, so I need another device. The problem is, it looks like I only have so much space for devices. Oh, but I can put them away. Oh. And I can switch them around. Boost personality, but I need 100 time units for it. There's also the de-stress pulse. Oh gosh. Converts personality into science. That's terrifying. Removes all stress and personality even after max stress. Restores full personality. Stops time for a brief period. Removes every stress. Okay. Well, I can't. Nope. Do you want to end the day? No. We want to do device manager. Okay, the throaterizer. Attached to the larynx, this device transforms the insanity into frequencies and forces them out using the vocal cords of the patient. Requires a steady hand. Put the knob to max power. Nice and easy. Worrying. Okay, now we want to end the day. I just received 200 pages of complete and utter gibberish from Mr. Zinski. It's page after page of self-help advice. What did you do to him? We have a book fair coming up next month. Are you going to write the next installment of The Moons Over Nadar Palace for us? Because someone sure needs to. Dylan Praise, Editor-in-Chief. Yeah, not happy about that one. Keep your eyes open. When the time is right, we'll talk again. Accept any birthday invitations. Okay. Oh, he moved. Interesting. I need to develop this no matter what. Boost personality. Detects and reconstructs the personality of the patient using an advanced identity radar. Use the radar to locate a symbol that matches one of the buttons. First thing you might find might not be what you're looking for. Okay. Well, we have a lot of stuff. And they're locked. But do they become unlocked? Oh, I need more science before I can even make any of these. That's probably okay. Unfortunately, this game is, yeah, like I said, the exact kind of intimidating that's going to throw me off really hard. Mainly just equal parts failure and inability to optimize. Throws me off. I don't know. I wish I had better tools, or if there was like a way to reset but keep your tools over, so I could do it right the next time, but alas. Please, I need more time. Wait, I'm sorry, I mistook you for someone else. My name is Oftman. Call me Barris, please. I trust you're here to help me get rid of my creditor. It's a violin hovering in the air, playing itself. He can turn himself invisible when he wants to. That's how he could always run next to me on the track. Feels followed. A freshly drawn white running track on blood-red gravel. You only notice the curve if you raise your head to look ahead. I think that might be an optimist. Nope, escapist. Some sort of animal, a poor little lamb. It knows it senses the slaughter, afraid of death. That's the man himself, Old Nick. Some people see his horns, others do not. I never saw them personally, but I would recognize that smile anywhere. Obsessed with the devil. The podium, the view is best from the top, but I see a familiar face in the crowd and it scares me. Followed. Severe insecurity has led Oftman to believe that his achievements were bestowed by the devil. He seems to think the devil has returned to claim his due. I mean, that's still an issue? Even in retirement, Oftman is considered to be the most accomplished athlete. Oh no. Amount 12. Let's see. Picture of physical and mental health. He's now beginning to show erratic behavior. Severe insecurity has led Oftman to believe that his achievements were bestowed by the devil. Okay, it's... oh, gosh. Yes, it would be a mistake not to take this seriously. Scanner, my debt is collecting interest as we speak. I just don't know if I have time for this. I'm probably gonna run out. Well, I'm do or die. And we are very solidly in die territory. Oh no. Oh no, I don't have the tool. I don't have the tool. Oh. I don't have to do it all in one. I think. Okay. We gotta get rid of this. Yeah, it looks like I don't actually have to rush on this. I was worried about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of the things that I can't get rid of. Okay. And he's got plenty. It's these. Oh. And treatment of Barris Oftman for today. Yes. Patient is resting. That's nice. Do you want to end the day? Okay, so I don't have to worry about panic. Obviously, we're losing money, so speed is important, but still. I'm so happy I got a new job. I figured, hey, I know the sewers like no one else, so I applied as a sewage worker. They were so impressed they put me in charge of redesigning the infrastructure. I was an architect before my life crisis, but still, can you believe it? Ha! The other guys at work are so friendly. You helped me so much, Doctor. I sent you something to show my gratitude. You open the package. It's a painting of you saving the rodent. It's a really nice painting. Looking at you gives you a boost of energy. Today's news. There's a rising concern among citizens as outer zoners continue to gather outside our city walls. Their intention is still unknown. The gathering started 6 days ago, and today there's an estimated total of 3,000 outer zoners camping in the north gates and the south gates. The constructor spoke earlier today. I understand your worries, but I assure you, we have the situation under control. Interesting. Okay, so he's kind of far away. They're all kind of far away. I guess let's go to Barris Oftman and try and finish him for the day. It would be really cool if those successful people that give you the rewards, if those became like permanent upgrades for you. You look like someone with a competitive spirit, am I right? I play to win. Of course you do, of course, but remember to factor in the cost. Take it from someone who knows. Okay, treatment. Okay, so we're doing this. Okay, that was confusing. I don't know how that works. But is what it is. Okay, so we want to do this one next. Nope, we want to do this one next. I'm gonna have to boost his personality too. Let's see. Okay. It's this one. Okay. And it's this one. Okay, so next up we want this. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Next up. This one's close. There we go. I don't think we have either of the other two. So I think I'm just gonna have to do them manually. Okay, his personality takes a hit. We'll just get the next one. Okay, it's this one. Yep. That seems very uncooperative. Okay, never mind. Last one. Oh, that was close. There we go. I'm curious what easy mode does for this kind of game. I threw it on normal, but I really should have thrown it on much higher. Oh well, treatment complete. 15. Okay, so as long as I don't delete their personality, maybe they keep their personality. I feel less tense, no doubt about it. At the same time, I feel like I've lost an old friend. Or perhaps an old friend. Wait, lost an old friend. Or perhaps an old fiend. I got it. I owe you my thanks, Mind Scanner. Here's a signed trading card of me holding a trophy. See ya. Okay. So we can see this guy and talk to him at the very least. Oh, a fellow Mind Scanner. Let me shake your hand. You here to compare notes? I can show you my methods if you want. What do you mean? Raymond pulls out what appears to be a crudely made Mind Scanner helmet and treatment device. Sparks fly from the loose wiring as he switches it on. I keep a strict logbook. I leave nothing to chance. I'm getting great results. My patients are reporting life-changing effects. On real people? Oh yes, we're colleagues, you and I. My brother-in-law, Hilmet, is a shopper in the boots. I had him cook me up some equipment. I'd say you got it pretty close. I'd love to compare, though. See just what kind of hardware you're packing. Very well. Mind scan. Hold on a second. I think your mind scan device is acting up. This is someone else's scan. I'm not a wannabe mind scanner. I am a mind scanner. Self-proclaimed mind scanner. Public transport map of the structure. Everything in perfect order. No deviance. A smoothly running system. Kind of relaxing to look at. Like structure. Control Freak poster. That was my band in high school. Our songs were all about public transport, planning, schedules, all the good stuff. Definitely Control Freak. Brittle's unhealthy obsession with controls led him to perform unauthorized treatments in the Talents District, with no regards for people's safety. That's concerning. Scanomania. Amount 13! Oh gosh! Personality type, the designer. So he's a lifelong train conductor who's taken a sudden and possibly dangerous... Okay, yeah, we read all that. Cool. Wait a minute, I'm on your side. If you try and treat a healthy patient, it could have dangerous results. Okay, but we're gonna stop treatment for today. Do you want to end for the day? Yes. Because, yeah, I couldn't even start. But at least I got money. But, yeah, this is getting dicey. Okay, they're far away. They're up there now. Interesting. Alright, let's finish him off. He'll be the last person for the day. I like this. This reminds me of Papers, Please, and, was it Death and Taxes was the game? If you want, I can hook you up with some transport tickets. It's one of the perks of my job. Consider it a token of respect. But I think this is my favorite of them just because of the setting. It's interesting. The gameplay is a little bit more actually hands-on. Like, I'm actually doing something, and there's kind of a feeling of, like, I could be better. And so I'm driven for that. The previous, I guess I've never played Papers, Please, but I played Death and Taxes, and I definitely found myself to be just kind of lost. It was fun-ish. I should give it another shot at some point. Let's see. Okay, so we want to go with this. And I'm just gonna do it quick. Okay. There we go. Oh, we got a whole bunch of these. Let's see. I am not getting a damn thing. Phobia. Oh, that really does just wipe out multiple. Reason is good. Agony. Bad. Okay. Let's not do that for a hot second. Okay. And it's this one. too messed up. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete his treatment today. Now that's only one. Okay. There we go. That's peak. There we go. Okay, and then the last one is this. But I still don't quite trust it. Okay, it's this one. Okay, and then it's this one again. Motivation is good. Reason is good. Humor is good. Damn it. Anger is bad. Got it. 4 seconds to spare. Treatment complete. Wow, okay, I'll mind my own business. Why did I think I could go messing around in other people's heads? Better leave that to the pros. Thanks for clearing that up. I'll focus on my trains. Well, there's not much else for me to do today. You want to end the day? Yes. I wonder if there's like a time limit with number of days. Probably. So here's the question. Do we wake up with 225? You see your daughter trapped in a sea of wires. No. Incoming facts. ID number 34,424. Do not share, do not discuss, do not question. The pulse is on the rise. This vicious illness develops in the carrier as a compounded force, similar to an electric current. This disruptive force can be released on purpose, or accidentally due to instability. Either way, the results are catastrophic and should be stopped at all costs. The Faraday program is our newest effort at the Zinski Institute. It's created to eliminate the pulse. We're currently examining 5 carriers of the pulse, known as disruptors. If you encounter any disruptors or any signs of the pulse, report to us immediately. The Faraday program is our best defense against the pulse. Earn a level 3 citizenship, and you too can join the Faraday program. Finally, found a way to eliminate the pulse. Those disruptors must be stopped before they destroy all Zinski-based machines. What? Yes, I am worried. I'm running on Zinski myself. You know, heck, the whole city is. Oh, back to work, Scanner. Alright, so we have a new person, Christine, formerly known as Becky Jo Smith. After replacing flesh with implants, she quickly turned into Christine, and quickly became one of our city's most vocal and extreme cyborg activists. And Vivian Lyon is a talented journalist from the Citizen's Post. Though her methods are questionable, rumors have begun to flourish of bite and claw marks on her sources. Oh gosh. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna call it here. This is a neat game. It's also very stressful. I'm really curious. Oh gosh, that apparently just boots us back out to the menu. Okay, so not exactly the best screen for me to be just hanging out on to do an outro. Anyway, Mind Scanners is neat. I like the sci-fi elements. I like the weird city building. It's one of those games that stresses me out, and I'm really curious about what putting it on easy would do, just from the perspective of, this is the kind of game that there's no going back, there's no save scumming, and from my own perspective, I grew up in an era, well, I grew up with games that let me save scum the heck out of it, so if I got an ending or like went down a mission that I didn't like, I could go back and redo it. Not that it mattered much, like finding out that most of the missions in Red Alert were effectively the same. You know, when you had a branch, it was like, oh, well, that's kind of disappointing. At least Emperor Battle for Dune mattered. And also Baldur's Gate. Oh boy, save scumming in Baldur's Gate had some wild swing. And so I think I've always found games like this where it's like, no, you can't redo things. I always find that a bit uncomfortable. I think I get too much of that in real life. And it's, I like my video games to have a little bit of escapism. It is what it is. Truly, if the only issue is that I can't save scum on a game, that's a pretty good sign that the game is good and it's more of a personal preference thing that's holding me back a bit. But I'm already interested in the world, interested in the story. I feel bad about erasing the author, and now that I know what I know, I could potentially do it different. I guess the other option that I could have is just hacks up my money, just infinite wealth, and just be like, I am but a deity of mental health care systems with unlimited funding somehow. I don't know. Anyway, so, the other thing I looked up real quick was how long the game is, and it's about 40 to 50 days, give or take. Which seems more than reasonable and actually seems quite achievable. That'd be what? Maybe... they get longer and longer, so it would probably take about 6-7 hours. If not more. I'm not sure. But it's cool. I like it, and I think I might specifically try and convince Shell to play this as well. Because I think she could get more into this than I did, just because, you know, the intrigue of it, the potential variance, and also just the setting. But, with all that said, thank you one last time to Koro for requesting that I play this game. It actually was really cool, and I'm glad that you put me in a position, I feel like that's putting too much onus on you. But, you provided a solid motivation for me to get off my duff and actually give this game a shot, and I'm glad I did. It's really weird, and it's really neat, and I can see why people love this kind of game. And I want to try more of it, but I feel like I just hit a certain point where, like, I screw up on somebody bad, run out of money, and then I just get sad. And so I think I'm not past my mental blocks on these kinds of games. Not quite yet. Someday, maybe, but still. Really cool. Really appreciated, and it's the kind of game that I would recommend. If you liked Papers, Please, if you like Death and Taxes, you're going to love Mind Scanners. And it's available on multiple platforms. I'm playing it on Good Old Games. But I know it's available on Steam as well. Let's see. If I can actually... if I can actually type it out. I straight up spelled out Scan Minders, which is just wrong. Yeah, it's 17 bucks. It's the kind of game also, I know there's at least 10 different endings that you can get for this game too. So if you're willing to go through all the effort and really try to get all the different endings, like there's a fair bit to this game. If you want to, you know, be a city stooge, if you want to be an agent of chaos, a force of revolution, or if you want to just get booted and see what happens. I don't know. Anyway, with all that said, one last thank you to Koro for sponsoring this video. And if the rest of you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And lets me know that maybe I should come back to this at some point. My schedule's packed. But also, if you want to see more rad new indie games, hit subscribe. And if you're interested in potentially sponsoring one of these yourselves, head on over to my Patreon, and you too could actually get me to play some interesting new indie game that I might never have actually tried. So, with all that said, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.